Long ago, in the land of Babylon, there lived a man named Daniel. He was a Jew, taken from his homeland when he was young. But even in a foreign land, Daniel stood out. He was wise, honest, and full of faith in God. Because of his good character and the special wisdom God gave him, Daniel became one of the top leaders in the kingdom. King Darius, who ruled Babylon at the time, trusted Daniel so much that he planned to make him the highest official in the land, even above all the other governors and princes. This made the other leaders jealous. They didn't like that a foreigner was rising above them. So they looked for a way to bring Daniel down. They tried to find something wrong with how he did his job. But Daniel was faithful and honest. He didn't cheat, he didn't lie, and he didn't misuse his power. The only thing they could find was his devotion to God. Daniel prayed to God 3 times a day, every day, no matter what. So the jealous leaders came up with a plan. They went to King Darius and said, "O king, live forever. We think you should make a new law. For the next 30 days, no one should pray to any god or man except you. If anyone disobeys, they should be thrown into the lion's den." The king, flattered by the idea, agreed and signed the law. In Babylon, once a law was signed by the king, it could not be changed, not even by the king himself. Daniel heard about the new law. He knew it was a trap, but he didn't stop praying. He went to his room, opened his windows toward Jerusalem, and prayed to God just like he always did. The jealous leaders were watching. They caught Daniel in the act and rushed to tell the king. King Darius was heartbroken. He loved Daniel and didn't want him to be harmed. He tried all day to find a way to save him, but the law could not be changed. So, with a heavy heart, the king gave the order. Daniel was taken and thrown into the lion's den. The king said to him, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." A large stone was placed over the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his ring so that no one could change what had been done. That night, King Darius couldn't sleep. He didn't eat, he didn't listen to music, and he kept thinking about Daniel. Early the next morning, as soon as the sun rose, the king hurried to the lion's den. He called out in a worried voice, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions?" To the king's surprise and joy, Daniel answered. He said, "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight, and I have done no wrong before you, O king." The king was overjoyed. He ordered that Daniel be lifted out of the den. When they checked him, not a single scratch was found on him, because he had trusted in God. Then the king gave another order. The men who had plotted against Daniel, the ones who had tricked the king, were thrown into the lion's den along with their families. The lions overpowered them before they even reached the bottom of the den. After this, King Darius made a new decree to all the people in his kingdom. He said, "Everyone must fear and respect the God of Daniel, for he is the living God. He endures forever. His kingdom will never be destroyed. He rescues and saves. He performs signs and wonders in heaven and on earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions." Daniel continued to prosper during the reign of King Darius and even into the reign of the next king, Cyrus. This story teaches us many important lessons. First, it shows the power of faith. Daniel trusted God even when his life was in danger. He didn't hide his prayers or change his habits to please people. He stayed faithful, and God protected him. Second, it reminds us that God is always in control. Even when things seem impossible, like surviving a night in a den full of hungry lions, God can make a way. Third, it warns us about jealousy and deceit. The men who plotted against Daniel were punished in the end. Evil plans may succeed for a moment, but truth and righteousness always win. So, my dear viewers, if you have been inspired by Daniel's courage and faith, let it move you to stand strong in your own beliefs. No matter what challenges you face, remember that God sees your heart and will fight for you. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more powerful Bible stories told in simple and clear language, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please share this with someone who needs encouragement today. Let's grow together in faith and understanding. Thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. God bless you. Shalom.